We podding.
Pod guys in the building.
Yo.
We got Jalen in the building. We got my nigga Timon in the building. OVO Moan. And before we even get started, this podcast is brought to you by Random Days and the Library Record Shop. So
Shout out to them boys.
shout out to them boys. We appreciate them. All love.
I think OVO Moan will end up sticking.
OVO
Especially
Moan.
as his taste
OVO
goes.
Moan. I've been waiting. I wanted to say it last pod, but I was like, nah, we gonna slow walk into it.
I think it'll end up sticking.
How was y'all week? Y'all weekend? Y'all do anything? Y'all pop out any?
Nah, I just been chilling, man. Just ready for this House of the Dragon to drop tonight.
Yeah.
And watching the boys. Yeah, man. Just chilling. What about you, Jalen?
It's been a week for sure.
Okay.
I got called into work twice.
Damn.
Like 2 in the morning.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I know you be shitting.
Been back and forth. Y'all know I've been back and forth to Raleigh like 4 times. Yeah. Nah, it's great though. Went to the track yesterday. Had a good time out there.
Okay.
My pops, my brother came down.
Okay.
That's always love.
Blessed
I
to
love
be
that.
here.
I gotta
Can't
go to
complain.
that. I gotta get to that track, man.
Yeah.
I ain't been in so long.
It's good vibes. I can't complain.
But I'm gonna pose to you guys a question. Let me just throw some things out there. So, 2016 Cavaliers, great comeback. Robert Downey Jr., cokehead to the face of Marvel. What does an artist have to do to make a great comeback? As you guys know, Roddy has kind of been on the downfall. Chance has also been kind of falling into irrelevancy. Both put out tracks that I felt like were pretty good. So, like, my question to you guys are, what does an artist have to do to stay relevant, and what can they do to launch a successful comeback, and is it even possible at all?
I think to start, you got to go back to what made you relevant in the first place.
Okay.
Because that's where your core fans are. Roddy specifically. Like, I love Antisocial. I love all of the mixtapes. And then it just felt like something was making him diverge from that style of music. And I sent you that last song he dropped.
You did.
It kind of got back
That
to
shit
it. The
slick.
Survivor
Yeah,
Remorse.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm
that
like,
shit's
yeah,
hard.
he back. And I think that's what, as a fan, you want to say, like, yeah, they back. That's the kind of music that I started following them for.
I think you also gotta look at what you did wrong, and I think you gotta take a time out a little bit. Also,
Sure.
You know, just for the court of public opinion to get off your ass a little bit. I think Roddy got a lot of motion right now, so right now is a good time for him to execute. I think.
For Compton, for sure.
Right.
He better ride that LA way.
Right, exactly. This is time. What were your thoughts?
I like Roddy's track. I thought it was good. Like you said, like, you got to go back to your roots and what made you popular. He did a little thing with his voice on that track that made him big the first time. So I think he's getting back to his roots, what his fans originally loved. So I think that's a great first step. And also, like you said, you got to embrace like why you fell off. Like in Chance's new track, I'm not sure if you guys got a chance to hear, but like he kind of talks about just being like a family of two. I think him and his kids. So like he's done talking about, oh, I love my wife, bars, all that kind of stuff. He's getting back to talking about himself and being who he is. So like you said, just getting back to what your fans originally loved. Don't, stray too far off course, and just, give people what they want to hear and be you.
I knew when that paperwork went through that Chance was gonna come back though. Chance did that. Oh yeah, that boy about to lock in.
Yeah.
I had already figured that.
And I think music is just such a fluid art that, like, it constantly changes. So you get artists trying to force themselves to change with it, and you don't always have to do that. Some people are successful with it.
Right, like a Beyonce.
Yeah.
Beyonce can go country. Like, I think somebody mentioned J-Lo should try to make a country album. Like,
Yeah.
that wouldn't work for her. Like,
Yeah,
you're not
you-
Beyonce.
You
so
got to understand what
you
works
gotta
for
know
you.
exactly. Know your lane and how much talent you really have.
Yeah.
And sometimes I don't think in these two examples, but falling off is subjective.
That's true.
For sure.
Does falling off mean your music is bad? Does falling off mean that you didn't sell?
Right.
I think those two different things.
That's a great point.
And I won't say that one project. I was never a big Chance guy. In fact, don't kill me, I didn't like Coloring Book when it came out. And then I gave it time and it grew on me. And
Right.
I think it's an amazing project.
Okay.
What about Acid Rocks?
Sorry.
Oh, that's crazy.
But I mean, everything not for me though.
Yeah,
That's not
sure.
like a jab or nothing. Everything's just not for me. and I didn't take that Chance project that I thought was terrible as a necessary fall off as much as you allowed one strike. I feel like.
But the thing is though, like it was so terrible, then like it was just nothing after that. So that's all we had from him, that terrible last album. You see what I'm saying?
But that's what you got. I feel like that's what you got to do though, because if you like, damn, I fucked up, and you drop an album right after that, I might not go fuck with it, because that last you just dropped some ass.
That's true.
Like, maybe.
For sure.
I don't know.
Take a little break.
Right.
It was like what, 4 or 5 years in between?
Yeah, that would. Nah, I ain't saying you gotta take that long.
Okay.
Personally, to me, I think it says more. Like you said, you wasn't a fan in the beginning. I think it says more when your beginning fans, like your core, was, quote unquote core, feels like you're not making the same music. To me, if I was an artist, I'd feel a lot more, offended that people
that hurt a little
who always,
that hurt a little
like my music don't like it anymore. That says more to me than maybe the industry or numbers.
That's true.
And really, to me, I mean, this is not really off topic, but as long as your core fan base is satisfied, like nothing else really matter. Like the numbers don't matter. If you can go and do a show and sell it out, whatever the size of the venue is, if your core fan base happy, then the other shit don't really matter. Go ahead.
I was like, it's a good example of that. I feel like he hasn't necessarily fallen off, but his core fan base is happy. Wale.
Yeah, I think that's I've never been a
huge
big
Wale
Wale
fan,
guy.
yeah.
I think he's a great rapper. I think he know how to crank out a hit song. The motherfuckers that love Wale, go hard for Wale.
For sure.
Don't if somebody like Wale, don't talk bad about that nigga around them.
Yeah,
you gonna have to go to war about it.
Yeah. He'll go to war about it too.
He will. I think that's part of the reason I don't be wanting to listen to him though.
Yeah, he'll go at you.
Yeah, he be crying too much for me, bro.
Yeah.
He might hear this and then get the pod canceled or whatever. Fuck niggas. But nah, I think everybody can. I think there's always room for everybody to come back unless you like did something bad outside of music. Yeah. I don't never shut the door on nobody musically.
Yeah, you just gotta keep swinging. Shoot.
Shoot. That's true. Curry had bad games.
Still got 4 rings.
Yeah, Clay definitely had bad games.
This is not a sport.
You worried about him leaving?
I was about to say it's not a sports pod, but speaking of comebacks, I'm not throwing Clay out the window just yet. I think Clay might have a decent season next year. No matter where he lands, I think Clay's. I don't even say his role has to change, but like a lesser. I think you got to expect less out of him. But I think he's an amazing. If you want a motherfucker to stand in the corner and shoot that bitch. No, and I'm saying that's a starting position. Like, you ain't never had to ask Ray Allen to do a lot. Yeah.
But he stood there and he knew his role, and, he won the motherfucking series.
I just feel like the Warriors are getting a lot of... I think people don't realize, like, they're this close to making the playoffs. Like, Draymond wants to spend, I think, a total of 14 games last season. He plays those games to get an extra, 6 or 5 wins. They skipped the playing game. They're in the playoffs. Yeah. I think Draymond really is the reason that the whole season went to shit, but that's a whole different topic.
Well,
I feel like.
No, I don't disagree with you. And Draymond is like y'all's biggest gift, but he's also like y'all's
biggest curse.
Because if he leave, y'all kind of soft without him.
That's true.
Y'all ain't got no heart without him. But
are you a Warriors man?
He love him.
Oh, you light skinned to the core.
Right.
Light skinned to the core is crazy.
Yeah. He go hard for all of them. Yeah.
I respect it.
So, I don't know. I don't want Draymond on my team. We got it bad enough.
Yeah, Draymond loves. He's become a guy like us now, doing podcasts and posting clips on TikTok.
And y'all should have kept Poole.
Yeah. Draymond got rid of him.
Yeah, Draymond got rid of him. Y'all should have kept Poole. If y'all had Poole, y'all be all right.
That's fair.
And he'd be playing way better.
That's true. Speaking of Draymond being on TikTok, I know you guys have probably heard the song $1 Million Baby by Tommy Richmond. Another big song on TikTok was Water by Tyler. And I think we spoke about it previously before. Sabrina Carpenter has this big song out right now called Espresso, really popular. So these 3 guys, I think, in my opinion, are industry plants. So I kind of want to get your guys' opinion on what do you think an industry plant is, and like, do you think it's like kind of cheating the game when labels put all this money and like support behind these artists and force them down our ears?
I don't know if I really subscribe to the whole industry plant notion.
Okay.
And I say that because we have so much access to people these days. It's so easy to go viral. You don't really see the work that they put in behind the scenes. You just see that first day, or you click on TikTok one day and you just see the sound going crazy. Not to say like someone didn't find them beforehand and put that money behind them, but I feel like if it was that easy, then the labels would put that money behind their more popular artists, and they'll probably get a bigger turnaround out of it versus like a potential one-hit wonder. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
go ahead.
what's the plant to y'all?
I mean, I feel like something that's being forced. Like I said, I mentioned to you guys, like people complain that Spotify, they have these curated playlists. All of a sudden, these songs is pushing their queue. All of a sudden, they're hearing Water or this Sabrina Carpenter girl. Like, that's weird. Like, that's the label paying these companies to promote their songs, which, I feel like great music organically will find you eventually. But forcing it down our throats, I feel like it's just unethical and just industry plant shit. But I mean.
So, as an artist, I can tell you that I think if you have 50,000 streams, then you qualify for Spotify's whatever program, and hypothetically, you listening to your little baby playlist and the shit it'll play my shit after that.
And I enjoy that because it put me on a lot of good music.
Okay.
And that's why I asked what y'all's definition of a plant is. And to your definition, yeah, they are. They absolutely are.
Okay.
And it's for me, it's very obvious when something's being forced on me.
Yeah.
Tyler was at the front row of every playoff basketball game. Tommy Richmond is every motherfucking other song that you scroll through on TikTok. I think a plant for me is if I can't find your work before the label decided to invest in you.
Okay.
Sure.
To me, it seems like the trend is for labels to act like they didn't sign you already. Like we seen that shit with Glorilla and Gotti signing her on the plane.
Yeah.
And we know that she got signed way before then. That shit just a PR stunt. So if your music didn't exist before the label decided to invest in you, then that's what I would qualify as a plant. If the label saw that you were, we might, if we put an M behind him, he might can do something. That's just them people up top being business
and I don't see that as a plant. Yeah. And in their defense, for the most part, I don't go digging for their older music.
And that's what the label is for. That's what the label do. So
I feel like back in the day, you hear mixtape buzzing, then you see somebody on the cover of a magazine, and then they'll be at the BET Awards. It was like an actual process to get to the top. Now it's so easy; it's just a click of a button with social media. I think that's kind of pushing like a plant narrative.
So I'll say, like, what's that one nigga? 4 Bats. You heard that? You know that song he got? Bro, he put out that one song, and then he had a feature with Drake, 2 weeks later? Yeah. That's not industry plant-ish to y'all? And I remember Kanye was walking down the street, and they asked him, who's your favorite artist right now? He said 4 Bats. Like, Kanye don't know who this nigga is. I think the label is telling these niggas push this
Kanye?
guy. Kanye said that, yeah.
Kanye,
you saw the clip?
Kanye is not going to beat. He's not going to go to nobody else. He's not going to take orders. So
that's fair.
If that's his favorite artist, I believe that might be his favorite artist. I don't think a label could get Kanye to speak for them.
What did you think about 4 Bats signing that EP deal with Drake and then it not happening?
I think Drake got into some other things that got him tired of his time, and then I think he couldn't spend time to promote the guy's EP, so I think he might have backed out. But I don't know all the details about that.
So what do you think is the label process in selecting an industry plant?
Well, I think they vet them, obviously, see if they got any, obviously any background issues, and then, they see if, these kids will find the music, marketable, or, that people will find them attractive, and see, what audience will be best for them. I think another industry plant, I think Drake is pushing again, Sexy Red. I think she's a plant, because why the hell Drake, of all people, is pushing Sexy Red, but I think, he's trying to tap into this, which I love her music, and the hood rat, music that, plays well in the clubs. So I mean, you just kind of they test and see what audience likes music the most, and then they kind of just push it and see if it sells. Which her album didn't do amazing, but I mean, she's still pretty relevant.
She got a new song with Brent about to come out.
Oh yeah, I mean, again, Drake, Brent Faiyaz, these are A-listers.
I didn't really like it.
But personally, I think that's a label's job.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's your artist, I think it's their job to push them as hard as they can. So I wouldn't really consider the plant. I just consider them having very strong backing. You know?
And to be fair, 90s, 2000s, they was doing the same shit. It's just it was less obvious because it's so many outlets to plant you in. You know, we can plant you on Complex, we can plant you on ESPN, we can plant you on Twitter. Before they could just plant you on the radio and MTV.
Yeah.
So
But what happened to like Wiz? He would just put his shit out on SoundCloud and then blew up organically. My boy,
Wiz was signed. Wiz was signed.
After he put up the stuff on the internet, though, he blew up organically. Then he got signed.
Wiz, when Just Say Yeah and all that shit, he was signed. Him and Mac Miller was signed to the same.
So they were capping. Damn, I didn't realize that.
Yeah. Bryson Tiller he blew up organically, but
I think Brent blew up organically too. But
yeah, I mean, it's just some people a little luckier than others. If you got money behind you, you can win it every year.
Right? Exactly.
So how do y'all feel about Swifties Don't Come For Me? I'm not sure 100% the story, but I think Taylor, her pops, was in a music executive, and he backed her and pushed her music. Is that a plan, or is that just straight up nepotism? It's
I was about to say that's just being white.
Yeah, it's nepotism, but it's a small percent of nepotism in any industry. I mean, you gonna end up working for somebody just because they're somebody.
Yeah, somebody has to co-sign you to make it in music.
Okay.
Yeah. Even though you can't get in without no industry cosign.
Okay.
Whether it be a radio person or Travis had Kanye, but I think a DJ that Kanye fucked with brought him to Ye and was like, yo, this little nigga got it.
Okay.
It's always somebody. So.
And they slip up in interviews every now and then, and they say, well, I had an uncle that used to do music back in the day.
A lot more related.
Yeah.
Future is related to all the Dungeon family shit. So you gotta have some type of cosign.
Yeah, Solange, the sister of Beyonce. So.
And and her daddy is
wasn't an executive, right?
Yeah, he's not an executive, but I think they got weird Motown connections or some shit.
Okay.
So he done seen some shit. So yeah, it's a lot of gray area in the plant stuff. So I don't like to jump off the porch and call people a plant though. To me, you're a plant if the label signs you because they like how you look. And they feel like we can sell you to a specific demographic,
right? And
we not even thinking about music. We got all these writers back here, and
that's fair.
Yeah, we gonna just come in here and sing the song.
Okay.
That's a plant to me. That's a plant to me. If you make your own music, I can't even really call you a plant.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. I think we did good with that.
Yeah. And then, did you guys get a chance to check out the Ken and Friends pop-out concert?
Oh.
Oh my God, bro.
Y'all.
Here we fucking go, man.
I have my sunglasses on. I know y'all are wondering. But I have my sunglasses on for the fume. I watched the funeral this week. And wow. As soon as you think something over.
And that's what I kind of wanted to discuss. So the funeral and thinking it's over. Mm-hmm. I didn't see the whole thing. What I saw was apparently a chopped version that was only Kendrick's sets. Mm-hmm. But I'm very surprised at how invested Kendrick is in burying Drake.
I mean, it's making him money. I mean, not like us is his biggest hit. Drake, he owes Drake a check, if I'm being honest.
That's hate. That's hate.
I didn't think originally that he cared about that. I think he just wanted to show that, from my perspective, I figured he just wanted to show that I'm the best at rapping. You can't rap with me. But now it's
I think
he's stepping, he's doing that. He performed Not Like Us 5 times. He came out with Euphoria. He's making a video for Not Like Us.
He did 616 in LA.
Yeah, it's he's invested in now I'm gonna destroy you, and that's kind of surprising to me.
As a Kendrick fan, it surprised me as well. I think what you're saying is hate, but and you didn't catch the whole thing. To me, it was very political. It was very, and the part that Simone think is whack, I think was the best part about it, because as artists, wow, your streams are tripling, doubling just from being on the stage. Like, you shared the stage with Drake.
Yeah.
You shared the stage with Tyler, the Creator. You know, niggas that was nobody an hour before that. So you putting the ass of niggas on.
Yeah.
One, that's hard. That's hard.
I respect that.
Nobody does that.
Yeah.
Nobody does that. Two, it was real political to me because it was a lot of people that wasn't there to me that could have been there, and either you wasn't invited or we didn't see you fit. You know, it's Mustard set. Mustard played Rack City. Tiger live in LA. He not there. Yeah. And you know, for obvious reasons.
Or you might pick a side and just
but that's what makes it political to me. You chose, Tiger probably chose not to go. Yeah. Which I think is a mistake, but
yeah. I think they've been taking those jabs at each other for so long musically. I thought it was just musical, but now I realize like he really hates this man. Like
this nigga, bro.
Yeah.
I think the Pac shit leveled it up. I think he really pissed him off. I think it was about being the best rapper until he used Pac voice. Yeah. And then you turned it into a West Coast shit. And I think he pissed a lot of people off that was not just Kendrick. And
that was a mistake. I
think that was a mistake.
I started a list of mistakes that Drake made.
He made a lot of them. Again, I thought he could have won. He made a lot of mistakes.
You thought he could have won the battle?
Yeah.
I don't think, so from the beginning, I didn't ever think that he could rap with Kendrick. I thought he could make the better music.
Right, I agree.
He, like I said last episode, he made the mistake thinking that he had the popular vote. Yeah. And he said that something about he get more respect on your side than you, and he started talking about gang politics. Yeah. You can't do that.
And the YG shit really is like egg in the face, bro. That shit, because YG got connections with Drake. He could have not came. Yeah. But I'm gonna come and dance on your grave with him. And don't say my name either.
I didn't need to watch the whole thing, but like Mustard and YG performed Bitch Who Do You Love? And they cut off the song right when Drake's part's supposed to come on. So I mean, I just feel like you said, social media and the popular vote has always been Drake's biggest strengths. And the fact that he didn't have that, I think, is something he didn't expect, and it just completely turned the tide of the battle. And then like, he also said like number wise, you're not creeping up, and then Kendrick is out here, breaking streaming records with Not Like Us, but was using bots. But apparently it's okay to use bots because that's how you beat Drake. But that's story for another day, I guess. Yeah. I mean,
I wasn't expecting the popular vote shift either. But I believe when Kendrick made it, sound like, okay, you're attacking the West Coast. And then it's like, okay, you're attacking a male African American. Now it's like, okay, everybody's on Drake now. Yeah.
I think the smartest thing Kendrick did was not respond when Drake was baiting him into responding, because in that 2 weeks is when Drake made the most mistakes to me. Yeah. And I feel like Drake kind of gave away the popular. You gave him angles to talk at. You said that free the slave shit, and you've never spoke on a black issue ever. So you should never talk about slaves at all. You should never say nothing about it.
Superpowers getting neutralized.
Right. You should. It's an easy.
So
angle.
Is it because
you shouldn't talk about contracts because your contract is questionable. You shouldn't. There's just a lot of shit he shouldn't have did. I think if he would have strayed away from those subjects, I was just when he said the top shit. I was like, wow, how arrogant to talk about. We just watched Wayne fight for his life, for his money and his masters, and you signed under Wayne. So it was just weird to me to talk about that when it's an easy angle to get at, and I just feel like you gave the votes away.
So I won't make this a 20v1. I feel like it's a 20v1 right now.
It really is, but
I'll admit I made the wrong decision at the beginning of the battle, and I was heavy OVO winning the battle, especially when Drake was like drop, and he wasn't dropping. I was like, oh, Kendrick ain't gonna drop. It's over. I admit. I kind of misjudged the way that the battle would go.
I think everybody did, honestly.
No. Yeah. And and when you was texting me about it, we was talking about all this in real time.
Yeah.
And I was just like, nah. Like, and the songs were straight, but it's just you putting hollow tips in the gun for him. Like, I don't know, man.
And I like that Taylor made song. I know it gets a lot of
people do. A lot of people
AI,
do.
I like it.
But and I didn't think it was a bad song, and I didn't think the AI verses was bad. But just as a Pac fan, I don't like people playing with Pac, and I know that there's people that's bigger Pac fans than me.
I enjoyed it. I was texting you like, "Hey, Pac got to talk to him."
And it's hip hop niggas that like OGs that was like, "Yo, this shit was kind of cool."
Yeah.
I don't like people playing with Pac. I don't like people playing with Mike. It's just some shit that I just.
Which Drake has done both, so you hate him.
Right. You play with both.
So my thing is like, I feel like people think Kendrick had the moral high ground because Drake allegedly is a pedophile. But then you bring out Dr. Dre on stage, who has a litany of issues of beating on women and doing some questionable things, and nobody's even questioning that. Punch or TD or Top Dog, that nigga's got some domestic abuse allegations.
I don't think that we feel that way though about the moral high ground.
I just think black people don't care about domestic violence. If we're being real, the pedophilia is where
what Dre shit is stamped. Dre did that shit.
Did what?
That movie is wild.
No, he did what he beat the bitch up.
Who, Kendrick?
No, Dre.
Dr. Dre.
Oh, Dr. Yeah.
That is factual information. That is factual on record information.
Right.
You know, it is hard for me to nail Kendrick to the cross for some shit that I don't know that he did. The woman is in the crowd dancing at the concert. It's just hard for me to feel like
he can't pay her off.
she don't gotta get.
I mean, that's his baby mother. I mean, she got him for 18 years. We can give her a little check ahead, come out. Now, we'll say that was smart because
I just think that's a reach though. I just think that's yes he could.
So it's always a reach when it comes to Drake's thing or Drake's side. But Kendrick's right. Kendrick wouldn't lie about this.
What did we say in real life that Drake everybody none of us have said that he's a pedophile.
So I say if you take the pedophilia or the alleged pedophilia and then the alleged domestic violence, you take both of them out of the beat, it's still one-sided.
Right.
And my thing is, though, do we think anybody else besides Drake could hold his own against a 20v1? I know for a fact Kendrick couldn't.
I don't like the 20.
But that's what it was, though. It was a 20v1.
Who is the 20?
Rick Ross, A$AP Rocky, The Weeknd, Nav.
Who cares?
I can't, bro.
You can make a diss track against A$AP. That is not.
But we're not gonna sit here and pretend and twist narratives saying like he wasn't just dissing Kendrick. He's dissing everybody.
That is not a main card fight. That is not. You only had to worry about one person.
That's on my list of mistakes too.
Just not focusing on Kendrick.
Right.
I respect him more. Like he's saying, "Fuck all y'all niggas, come on, I take y'all on."
He took his best song and dedicated bars to people who he shouldn't even responded to. Everybody know who we wanted to see go against each other. You don't gotta respond to Rick Ross.
Breaks Over, God MC, me, Jehovah. Hey, little niggas, y'all want it for war? RC too strong for y'all. He did the whole song talk about Nas and ended the song with half a bar. Fuck y'all niggas.
Yeah.
Why spend worry about the target in front of you? Yeah. You defer to them motherfuckers because you didn't want to. You didn't want to smoke. You knew that
he literally had a whole part of the song of Family Matters dedicated to Kendrick.
Mistake.
But another thing, I feel like why he lost, like I feel like it's Drake fans, Kendrick fans, and niggas who don't like Drake. So it was two demographics against Drake's one demographic.
That's why he lost on social media.
Exactly.
But how can you complain when you won the same way?
True.
He against Meek?
You won the same way.
Well, he had the better bars, better songs against Meek.
Kendrick did too.
I mean, that's up for debate.
Meek had real information.
Did he though?
Yeah.
I mean, a reference track. I mean, that doesn't mean he didn't write the song. I mean, he could be, you know what? I wrote this song.
They say Daylight wrote back to back.
We're gonna believe everything Kendrick said? I'm just saying.
I'm listening to what Daylight said, but
another nigga with DV allegations, but
damn,
whatever, bro.
That just means you can't write no music, I guess.
So we act like, all right, we talked about this last pod, bro, but you know, you don't like the narrative that Drake's written for other people, so I'll let y'all have it, but
it just don't cancel one out to me.
All right, so moving forward, do you think Drake should just keep his mouth shut, or because I think round 2 is gonna come?
Well, now this concert changes everything.
Yeah, I think I think the concert has extended it.
Yeah.
So I think Drake
It
now
was-
has the avenue to respond.
Yeah.
He would have looked crazy if he responded last week after you already pretty much dead and you waited a month. Now I think he kind of has.
But I hate dead though because like niggas who like Meek after the Drake beef was dead. Nigga went to jail, wasn't selling. Drake is gonna be fine.
I mean, Meek went gold after back to back.
What album was that?
Whatever it is, I don't really listen to Meek.
Yeah,
like
that's fair.
that.
That's fair.
Sorry.
But I mean,
That was
Drake's
1942.
not dead. But I do think round 2 is gonna come.
I don't think it's a funeral, but I don't think he's dead for real.
He's not dead though. I mean, like
He should have responded, but it's hard not to for anybody at this point. I don't, as a man, I don't see how you. The powers that be may be telling him.
I feel like if
you
you're number one though, you can't just let niggas step all over you like that. Like what was
No,
really
I agree.
interesting to me for the concert is like seeing like all the clips of who was out there. Because to me, whoever was at that concert did not fuck with Drake. Like I think Wayne's son was out there, SZA was out there in disguise, Chloe Bailey. I think every nigga who performed on that stage don't fuck with
Braun.
I think Braun fuck with Drake.
Yeah,
I think he just out there. Braun rides waves. He's living in LA. I think Westbrook don't like Drake. I think Harden don't like Drake. But I think
Westbrook's having the time of his life. That's
Yeah.
he
the
look more
happiest
happy
I've
doing that than
ever
playing
seen
basketball. Yeah.
Westbrook. Happiest I've ever seen Westbrook.
But yeah, so I just assume everybody was out there just an enemy of OVO besides again, and then Wayne's son being there. I'm like, damn, does that mean Wayne don't fuck with Drake? Or is
I
that
don't think he do.
But outside of the beef though, I do think the concert was a dope concept.
Oh, yeah, it's history.
It was on Juneteenth.
For sure.
I mean, it was so many people on the stage just enjoying themselves. It was hard to look at that. Even if you're a Drake fan, it's hard to look at that and not be happy at what you're seeing. It was dope.
At the end of the day, Kendrick owes his most successful song to Drake. All the songs he performed in this concert were either Drake disses or from shit
Success
4 or 5 years ago.
So success only means numbers. Success on you talking about that's hate because you talking about him like this nigga don't win Grammys like this
Kendrick's
nigga
open
like
his
he
mouth.
don't like he
I'll give him a Grammy right now.
he's gonna get a Grammy for best rap performance too. Best believe.
It's a well-known
so-
thing that the
you saw-
Grammy committee sucks Kendrick's dick, bro.
So you gonna act like he don't got the highest selling solo hip hop tour?
That was passed by Drake.
No, it's not.
Look,
it's
bro.
not. It wasn't a solo
wasn't
tour.
solo.
It wasn't a solo tour.
I'll give you that, I guess.
He's
Whatever.
got the. Look, did you hear the crowd?
A bunch of Mexicans saying, nigga, yeah.
That crowd.
Yeah.
So I'll say the crowd was there for the beef. Because when he was
Yeah,
playing,
yeah,
when
yeah.
it was
We performed
Euphoria
color greens.
or-
Nobody
they-
knew the fucking
yeah.
words. They got a bunch of Mexicans and white people saying, we don't want to hear you say nigga no more.
I actually felt like it was getting quiet when it said nigga. I thought that
No,
was
you're
kinda
not.
crazy.
No, bro. They'll check a light-skinned Canadian for saying nigga, but not all them people in the crowd.
California is 5% black, for the record. I just hate the narrative of who's in the crowd. It was plenty niggas there. California is 5% black. Sorry.
Whatever you say, bro.
Sorry.
Whatever fits the narrative for y'all.
I mean, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's who's going to be in the crowd. That's who you're going to see in the crowd in California.
And back to my point, bro. He performed Euphoria, all the Drake disses. Then he performed shit from 2017 and 2018. No shit from Mr. Morale and the mid-steppers.
I was waiting for you to say that actually though, because why would he perform the songs off? That album is about peace and like sobriety and coming to terms with your inner self and shit.
Why would you want to perform that on Juneteenth? Promote that shit to niggas.
Because it's the pop out show. I hate this nigga.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna perform the songs about me coming to peace with myself when I'm trying to slap a nigga. That don't make sense.
He could have performed Element. That would have been cool. But anyways.
He didn't do Element?
No. That's the one with like, if I slap pussy ass, he didn't do that shit. He did DNA, swimming pools with 10, 11 years ago.
And
He
again,
did a good bit of Good Kid, Mad City too.
I'm saying,
that's what
bro,
I wanted to see,
nothing
though.
from the last
and that's
album.
what I was
Why
gonna say. That's what I was gonna say. I said if your core fan base is satisfied,
Yeah.
that's what matters. It's
Back
always the outside niggas that be complaining
Back
about the
in-
nigga
I'm
that
not
damn-
complaining. I'm a Kendrick
You
fan, bro.
are
I like Kendrick. I
complaining.
fuck
You
with the
are
whole
complaining.
fake black civil rights bars,
Oh,
bro.
now
but
it's fake. Now it's fake.
I'm just saying, bro. I mean,
Oh, that's hate, bro.
It's
That's
not hate, bro. I just
It's
feel like-
fake civil rights.
I just feel like niggas can't be objective. Like Drake had good songs, he had good songs, but let's
It's
act
not
like he destroyed
we
the
didn't
nigga.
like the songs. We didn't like them.
Who ain't like him?
We
So
didn't-
Family Matters is the bad song. Push Ups is the bad song.
I didn't like them like that. I never listened to them.
So I'm biased to the
never
hater, but
listened
he
to 'em.
can't be biased to be a hater.
No,
Okay, Family Matters is probably one of the top songs of the whole.
Thank you.
Sure.
Objectively. Now, I
Sure.
will say it took a little hit because everything said in Family Matters, Whitney, she was out there. Top was out there. YG, he was out there. So
that wasn't the hit. The hit was, so when I first heard Family Matters, I went to sleep early that night. I woke up the next morning.
Okay, Meet the Grams.
Listen to Family. Yeah, and I was texting him. I was like, bro, Kendrick dead.
He didn't perform that song though. Because all that shit he said in there isn't true.
You're right.
There's a reason why he performed. He did 616 from Not Meet the Grams. I wonder why.
All the stuff in the song isn't true?
Show me Drake's daughter.
You said all the stuff. You didn't say one thing.
Niggas on Ozempic. Who's not on Ozempic? Shit, I would do Ozempic if I could. I want to lose weight and not work out. I told this nigga, like, who cares about Ozempic?
You don't think he can be on Ozempic?
Even if he is, who gives a fuck? It's Ozempic, bro. Like, you trying to lose weight and live a long...
Pick your thing. Pick your...
I'm saying, like, we don't want a black man to live a long, healthy life. He's on Ozempic. Who gives a fuck?
Doing Ozempic is not healthy.
You're losing weight.
That's not healthy. That's not healthy.
Drake be posting the gym selfies too. You can't be posting the gym selfies.
It's a well-known thing. Nigga got ab surgery, bro. Like, my thing is, I don't give a fuck about that. I just care about the music, bro.
Okay, so while we're on the topic of the Kendrick concert, OVO Fest, who does Drake invite as his friends to kind of compete with what we just saw?
Easy. Drewski. Sexy Red. Nah, bro. I mean...
I'm sure there's people.
So, it's people.
It's an opportunity.
It's people. But
so when you step on that stage, though, you pretty much saying you're on Drake's side. That's the
I
thing.
agree. Because everybody at that concert, only person didn't see on that stage dancing with them at the end was Tyler. I think Tyler still fuck with Drake because he's a big Drake fan.
I don't think Tyler liked Drake at all.
Nah, because he was a big Drake fan back then. They used to hang out and shit like that.
Sure.
So you think
a lot of people.
That's fair. That's fair.
So who's on Drake's stage?
Okay, so I do think he probably could bring out Justin Bieber.
Bieber?
Yeah. I mean, I'm just being right.
I mean,
you can roll out like a Zoom, like a big old TV and have Tory Lanez on the screen from his jail cell. And then you got some other local.
They don't have to be from Canada now. I'm saying anybody in the industry.
Okay,
they don't have to be from
so
Canada.
I think he can bring out Bieber. I think, let's see, put me on the spot here.
I do think Bieber is talented.
He probably will bring out Sexy Red. Just
Yeah, he bring out Sexy
Sexy Red is the undercard.
Yeah.
She's the name under his.
I think Cole will pull up. I think Cole will pull up.
I think.
I don't think he'll invite Cole though.
Yeah.
I think
he in a bad spot, so he
I
might.
think he feel away.
Yeah, but I think Cole will pull up for him if he asks him.
Did Cole foul? I don't know why you still pretending.
Nah, he never even elaborated on that.
He left Dreamville.
Nicki, he bring out Nicki.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Nicki got hell of a fan base.
Yeah.
Bro,
that's kind of
the Wayne thing is interesting to me. Like, I don't know what their relationship is. I feel like it's good, but like, it's up in the air. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, in that Wayne bar, like, fuck the Wayne's girl is conniving. I mean, Wayne talked about it. He just like, he claims like the girl he fucked didn't really care about, just somebody who was actually seeing him while he was in jail.
You're going to say that.
Right. I think it's interesting how you pick and choose when, like, I don't know, like, to bail a narrative out or something.
Bro, I mean, I'm not going to
pursue. Because they all are narratives.
They're all narratives, but like some
on
things,
both sides.
Some things are easier to like dismiss and like verify than others. I mean, is Drake a perfect guy? Hell no. I think he's made a lot of mistakes in the beef. Like I said, I think him not talking on black issues and making that slave line was a mistake. Like, again, you're a black man, a half black from Canada, and never spoken on black issues. Like, that's not your place to say. I will say though, the outrage seems kind of fake because when niggas always use the fucking line, knew it for these niggas. Call it slavery. I heard Future make that line before, Gambino, and nobody ever gets upset at them for saying that shit.
Well, I think it's different because one, especially Future, that's always been who Future is. Okay. So it's not like you came in one way and changed to be another way, like the person in conversation.
Okay.
I think, unfortunately, those are two people that we've always accepted in the culture.
Okay.
And I'm not saying that that's right.
Okay.
But you are from Canada and you're half white.
But his father is black and is a black American.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you. But just in the court of public black people opinion, we are allowing you to be here. We've it's like that little meme with the good job, white boy. You know, like we are allowing you to be here. So the second that we feel like you overstepping, or you doing some shit wrong, it could be up.
And I think he a little tone deaf because he didn't realize.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, because you could, if you weren't tone deaf, you would have never said that.
Yeah.
You would never said none of that shit.
That's fair.
Especially the YG shit.
Yeah.
You cannot if you thought that YG was gonna side with you, you cannot read the room.
Yeah.
You cannot read the room.
Yeah.
That's fair.
If he thought that the West Coast was gonna side with him, he can't. Read
You are utterly
because the
ridiculous.
game let him come film a
Right.
video on the West Coast.
And now the game can't come either. Yeah, now the game can't come either, nigga. Both of y'all go out there. Game can go to OVO Fest.
I agree with everything you guys are saying. Like they made some mistakes, but to get back to the original topic, I don't think it's moving forward. Like I said, I think this will be seen as round one. I think for the rest of their careers, it'll be subliminals. I think, like Jay and Nas eventually squashed the beef and got on stage together. I can't see that for these two niggas ever.
I can't either, but I think niggas in the 90s would have probably said the same thing about Jay and Nas. To be fair,
I don't think Kendrick want to do it.
Yeah,
and that's. I think Hov and Nas always liked each other's music.
right. And they both from New York, so
Yeah,
a little bit more.
I
love.
don't feel that way about Kendrick.
Kendrick went out his way to start the beef.
Right.
That's true.
I'm sick of this shit.
That's true. That is true. And then people have been
I don't
pointing out.
like you. I don't like your music. I don't like how you move.
Well, he say he likes Drake with the melodies.
And who don't? Who don't?
Speaking of Drake with the melodies, though, does Drake come out with a summer banger?
I
'Cause
think
usually he has one.
I think he's got
At
two
least
on the
one.
way.
You think so?
Are they rap songs?
No.
Good.
So you know who that Camila Cabello girl is?
I just sent that. It
Yeah.
sound good. It sound
Yeah.
good.
So he's on two tracks on her album. People said who've heard it. It's like sounds like Views Drake, very like tropical singing
Okay.
Drake.
Yeah.
But I think
I read that he got his own song on the album. Like she not even on the song, and it's on her album.
That's smart. That's smart. I think her best song went number one because Thug was on. I think because
That Havana.
yeah Havana exactly. But yeah, I mean I think
Thug said he didn't want to do that song.
yeah, his mom made him do
Yeah,
it.
that's
That was
crazy.
cool. Free Thug, man.
Damn.
You ever seen that little Wody shit?
The what?
The guy they put on the stand?
Oh yeah.
Did you have hair in your head when he took this picture? He said, what? But nah, I do think we'll get some two great tracks on that album. I think he's playing his cards right now. He's letting Kendrick do his little victory lap for round one, but I think it's up after he gets his summer bangers out the way. Because like I said, he's in a level 360 deal, so he's gotta make that money back.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I think it's far from
They
over.
gotta
You
get
keep-
that money back.
You keep saying round one. I
Yeah.
think it's in his best interest to leave it alone.
Yeah,
He won't though.
I think.
I think you need to
I think it's
understand
just-
when you've.
Hey, I really like Deontay Wilder.
Hey, when your time over, it's over, man. Just-
Hey, bro. Sometimes
gotta-
you get knocked out again, bro.
yeah.
Sometimes you get knocked out again. I think he should go a year making pop music. I don't think he should disappear or nothing. Give us a year and drop a rap album and just leave that nigga name out your mouth, bro. And you be alright. You be alright.
Nah.
He is gonna drop a sub. I don't think it'll just be so crazy to drop another diss track, bro.
Why not though? I mean, it's gonna sell. At the end of the day, Drake is a
The
businessman.
other songs ain't sell that much though. You can say that.
I mean, they
You-
stream very well. I mean, like a little. They streamed
They
above.
stream very well for regular niggas.
No, I mean they stream very well for Drake. A little bit above average for Drake, for being honest. I mean, niggas tapped into push-ups. It was top 25 on the Billboard. I think
He
Family
always
Matters
do
was
that.
too.
Yeah.
So I mean, but it's very like. I mean, it was not regular for other niggas, but it was still good for Drake.
Well, that's because you got to listen to it. I mean, if you're
That's
going to
fair.
judge to be fairly,
That's
you
fair.
got to spend it.
Absolutely.
And like you said, I think the label's probably like this has to end because like when during the whole beef, remember
But
like, it
that's
was
the shit that blew me about the concert though, cause I obviously you're gonna do Not Like Us.
right
I did not expect.
5 times.
Not even that. I didn't expect him to do the other songs.
Yeah. That's what
Right.
I'm saying. I really think he's trying to, like, destroy him at this
Right.
point.
And to that point, you can only make it worse.
I think he's trying to destroy him, but I also think he realizes these are his most successful tracks ever. I mean, he will never top Not Like Us.
You keep saying success as numbers.
I mean, like it's.
I don't think he views it as his most successful song.
I mean, I think you could argue. People might argue down 10 years from now that it might be one of the greatest disses ever down the line.
Sure, I don't think as a Kendrick fan, I don't identify it as his most successful song. It's not
Commercially.
Okay, well, sure.
Yeah.
Sure. I think a person that gives a fuck about that don't drop Mr. Morale in the Big Steppers.
Mid steppers, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, he's always made the civil rights music. I think he'll keep dropping stuff like that after the beef. I mean, that's
right. But that's my point though. If a nigga that care about commercial success, I don't think they continue to drop civil rights music. That's not a recipe for number ones in club bangers.
That's fair, but he never really cared about that, nor could he really do it. Well, now he
I can't say that. I can't say it. He showed that when he want a hit, he get one.
I mean, not like us as a hit because of Drake, but like nobody was playing DNA in the fucking club. What clubs you going to?
Not the club, but on the radio.
Yeah. On the radio, yeah, but
it was going on.
Humble get played.
Humble might get played in the club.
I think he dropped Humble just because niggas like he said that he can't make hits.
Yeah.
I think he has zero interest in making hits. But
that's fair.
Even Gambino with Redbone, niggas say that I can't make hits, so let me shut y'all niggas
that's
the
fair.
fuck up.
That's fair.
But you know, the niggas that got hits be having sorry albums.
I think
that's true.
Hit makers are synonymous usually with like these super celebrities too, and obviously he don't care about that. He's not on Instagram. He posts from a fake page. I didn't even know it was him at first when I found that page.
Ebony Prince?
No, it's like
that sounds like some porn shit.
You see, that's the guy.
It's like JoJo Ruski or something.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only reason I found it because he bought a Grand National.
I did want to ask because I think this is a weird narrative, and I think that's some. I think Drake has changed the terrain in a lot of different ways.
As far as good or bad?
Good and bad. I'm not necessarily about to say nothing negative, but like the narrative of it can't be Kendrick because like he doesn't drop that often or he doesn't like to be seen. That's weird to me. Like I didn't grow up seeing Hove all the time. I didn't grow up seeing Ye all the time. Ye would drop like every 4 years. Why is it, and I think because Drake drops so often and because he's seen so much that y'all, I'm sorry, I ain't gonna say y'all. I mean, I guess the shoe fits, nigga. But why is that the standard and why does that matter at all? If it matters to you, I don't know.
It don't really matter to me, like I said, like, I just don't like niggas saying like, oh, he's the best rapper. Like, if you're the best rapper, I need music to keep me going, bro. Like Mr. Morale, I was good off that album after like 3 months, bro. Like, I don't need a nigga telling me it's hard to be black, love myself. Like, I can go to a therapist for that, bro. Like, I need some shit that make me feel good, play in the car, play in the club. Like, again, no disrespect to Kendrick. I think he's a great artist, but like, bro, I call it civil rights bars because like a lot of times it is like all right is like a civil rights bar, bro. Playing all the protests and the George Floyd stuff, like. Again, it's all subjective, bro, because, like, again...
Because I hate the club. A club banger don't mean shit to me.
That's fair. But, like, not necessarily a club banger, but a lot of shit we can play, like, at family reunions, gatherings, kickbacks. You see what I'm saying?
And I don't like... I like listening. I like to sit in the car and listen to what the fuck I want to listen to.
That's fair. But...
So, everybody different. I just want to know where y'all stood on that.
Yeah.
I thought it was weird.
Yeah. I mean, we got to do what works best for you. I don't think Kendrick necessarily can drop every year because, again, like... That's not kind of music you can drop every year because it'll get stale really quick. Yeah.
I think you got to experience stuff to make music, and that's part of my issue with Drake. The music kind of don't be about nothing sometimes.
Sometimes people want to turn their brain
off.
off.
And there's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with it. But that ain't me.
That's fair.
Amazon Music live productions.
That's tough. They're tough.
I think we watched Kanye and Drake on there.
I love that one.
I like Kanye part.
This nigga, bro.
I like Kanye part, and I like Drake singing that.
Find Your Love.
I like that. That was the first time I listened to that. Girls where I'm from.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, damn, that shit kind of hard. Tyler's Can't Flog Now was on there.
I didn't get to see that one.
I watched that one.
Okay.
Dreamville was on there.
Okay.
I think they really on some shit.
Yeah.
As a, they say that, the book is always better than the movie.
Yeah.
As a person that always go to concerts, I like to think that going to the concert is always better than being at the concert.
Okay.
But I had a good ass time, man.
Yeah.
I had a good ass time. Shout out to them.
They been doing their thing. The camera work was on point too.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
the wop. That shit was hard. I ain't gonna lie. I was hate watching, but that shit was hard. Yeah. Now, did you peep that he messed up some of the lyrics on the song?
I did.
Yeah.
I did. And
did he write it?
And that's very...
Did he write it?
I was gonna say you think messing up lyrics got something to do with?
If I write a song and it's a hit, I'm gonna memorize it.
I
That's
don't-
just me.
I
That's
don't-
just me.
I don't think that's true. As an artist, I don't think that's true.
All right.
As
Just
an artist, I
saying.
don't think that's true.
That's fair.
I think that goes to show he just not listening to them songs every day like that. The beef songs.
It's a lot of songs to remember, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of songs to remember,
The
bro.
songs he performed were recent as hell, bro. Just saying.
I'm
You
just
dropped the song a month and a half ago, you're forgetting lyrics? I'm just saying.
saying.
The crowd ain't forget him though. I'll tell you that.
I'm just saying, Crody. If Drake did that shit, it'd be, oh, Ghost Rider, who wrote it?
I don't.
You're
think,
cheesing, fam. I'm just
I don't think. And I would also say that was a surprise to me. That was very unlike him to trip over lyrics. That's something that I hold in high regards from his concert. But he did fuck them lyrics up.
He definitely did.
fuck
I
them
noticed, but
nobody gave a fuck. But
I'm saying if it was Drake, it'd be a whole different conversation.
I don't think.
I'm saying the goalposts is moved.
I don't think nobody. I wouldn't even deduct that from somebody messing up their lyrics. Niggas mess up their lyrics all the time.
That's fair.
I would like to see Amazon continue to produce
sure,
concerts.
for
though.
sure. Yeah.
Because if I have to decide on going to a concert
Watching at
versus
home.
watching it, it's something like I don't want to spend the bread on you, but I'll watch it on Amazon.
Right.
You know, and
Yeah.
still enjoy it.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you
yeah.
I
were
think
there.
everybody should do something similar to what Kendrick doing.
Yeah.
I think Future and them should do some shit in Atlanta. I think niggas in Houston should do some shit.
Oh, you mean just like bring the city up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think niggas in New York should do that shit. I think that shit would be hard in any set in the same type of format. I think
Yeah.
that shit would be super dope to see.
So, with that though, I think Kendrick is more of a neutral party than most people. So if most people go to their city and do something, they have so many issues with other people in their city, it'll be one-sided.
I think
One-sided to
yeah.
the bigger artists.
Yeah.
I think Kendrick kind of kept it neutral. It would be
No,
hard
that's,
for like
that's fair. That's fair. But it would be nice to see Future and
Future probably could
Gucci
do it. Yeah,
and
yeah.
Migos and whoever the fuck Outkast. Maybe that would be
Yeah.
hard. Gunna.
Thug, hopefully one day.
Yeah. Oh, they did that shit when Thug Get Out.
Bro,
Oh my
hey,
God.
the Free Thug or the Welcome Home Thug concert,
Yeah.
that shit would be tough.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's just a thought, just a shit I be
Yeah.
thinking about.
Yeah, kind of put some of the
Yeah.
more underground artists on, put them on stage, give them a platform. Yeah,
Yeah, I think
All
that'd be lit.
that was dope.
Yeah.
Damn. I think I said everything I wanted to in regards to that topic.
Yeah.
Did you have something?
That's all I had, man.
We covered everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Well,
awesome.
Okay, we're gonna
Yeah.
edit this out? Or?
yeah, we edited this part out, but we didn't cover rotations. What's in your
Oh,
current
yeah.
rotation?
I was gonna say, y'all still try to do those segments too? It won't take long. But I don't
Yeah,
know.
we ain't gotta. Do we got rotations? Do you got
I
rotations?
got one.
Oh, we ain't gotta edit this out. Fuck it.
Alright.
Alright, let's say yours.
I'm cool with it. Let's see.
I don't really know. What
You
the
just
fuck
gotta
I'm
go
listening
to the Apple
be honest
Music.
with you.
Nah, fact. Sometimes you gotta look at your ass, see what you've been listening to. Nah.
So I've been really on old Hove.
Okay.
So I've been playing In My Lifetime
Okay.
V1, Imaginary Players.
Imagine.
You must really love me. Yeah.
That 4.6 and that 5.0.
You must really love me. I went back and revisited. I know you don't really like it. The Carter's album, the Everything Is Love. I
It's
think
not a bad album.
I think that's an amazing
It's
album.
not a bad album.
I would actually enjoy hearing a rap album from Beyonce. Like I know she probably wouldn't write the music, but like her
Wait,
delivery is
If
tough
Jay
on
right,
rap.
that shit would be tough. Yeah.
Like the way she be spitting, bro. I enjoy rap Beyonce.
She do be rapping.
And I went back to
Say something positive.
I went back to the game.
Okay.
Doctor's Advocate.
Okay.
Somebody asked, I think it was on the JBP, and they was like, Good Kid, Mad City, or Doctor's Advocate.
No, I'm not picking on Good Kid, Mad City. But Doctor's Advocate is an amazing album.
No, absolutely.
I went back to
And
it.
the
'cause
documentary.
Yeah, I went back to it because all of the game talk. But that was an album like my pops had caught when I was coming up, and I remember like the case being so hard. He was like sitting on the Dayton's or whatever. But I really enjoyed that album. I do agree with something we talked about in the past, as far as the game not writing good hooks.
Yeah, he can't do it.
Because when you listen to that album,
It's
most of the
somebody
hooks
else,
is
yeah.
like samples or somebody else.
Dream.
Yeah. But I mean, when he come in on the verse, he kills it though.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't knock niggas for somebody else writing
Yeah.
a hook, or I do think the sample being the hook is a cheat code.
Yeah.
But some niggas can rap and they can't. That don't necessarily mean you can make a good song and you need other motherfuckers around you. But to me, that don't necessarily take away from you as a rapper. Maybe it take away from you as an artist, but just cause you can rap don't mean you can write a hook.
So what if you make a good hook became like a good verse?
I think it's some people like that as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know.
There's a lot of people.
I think Kanye like that, low key.
Maybe now.
Low key, the shit you give Drake, Kanye don't. It's well known that nigga don't write half his shit.
Well, Kanye's 50 now, and Kanye don't. I told you, I'm not moving the goalpost. Kanye don't walk around saying that he's the best rapper alive.
Okay.
Kanye don't actively bother nobody for no reason.
That's a whole different conversation.
I'm just saying, when you poke at niggas, you can't be the bully and get mad when niggas say something to you.
Kanye's been a bully before.
Who he bullied? Give me one person he bullied.
I give you a whole community.
I don't think he bullied them, so we ain't even gotta do that.
Okay,
we might not have no pod.
I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I've been on.
He definitely bullied Taylor Swift, but go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what I've been going, kind of older music. I went back to the Experiment too.
My shit?
That boy Rod Fly, Goose Rage.
Yes, sir.
I did go back to the Experiment,
That's
but yeah.
crazy. That's crazy.
I haven't been on any new music since the last pod.
Okay.
So I'll say I haven't been listening to nothing specific, but I am when I get my money up and not my funny up, I've been thinking about getting on Facebook Marketplace and getting one of them little DJ turntables.
Oh, tough.
Not the. I feel like we in like a cultural reset. I don't know if I said this last pod, but I do feel like the Kendrick and Drake shit made me pay attention to it, but I don't think that Kendrick started it. And Hov said that music changes every 4 years, so like you got to be ready to. And I think that like if you get on YouTube, motherfuckers got like DJ sets, and it ain't just niggas playing, you know, the top 10 club bangers. You know, it's niggas really blending shit and mixing shit. And I kind of want to give it a try.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just get on Marketplace, buy me a little $70 shit and see what the fuck I can do. So I just been like making playlists of shit that I think I could go together, like mixing Janet with Lloyd, or you know, Sade with Gunna and shit like that.
Okay.
So that's kind of what I've been on.
I'm gonna come back to that.
Okay.
I'm gonna get back to that for the record.
In rotation right now, I'm listening to Off the Wall by Mike Jack.
Okay.
I seen some Tizo hate online. It kind of pissed me off. He's a weird nigga, which I can see, but I'm listening to Tizo.
I hate that shit.
Yeah,
man.
for real. But I can see why he would turn. Some people be turned off from him.
I feel like I got the same problem with telling niggas Tyler's on the best album run in
Yeah.
rap to me, but I say that shit, that nigga weird, man.
Yeah.
So you know they're not gonna listen to Tizo
Yeah.
if they're not gonna listen to Tyler.
Yeah. And then listen to Old Future. I've been for some reason Codeine Crazy, man. Just been
Come on, man.
yeah, Codeine
Come
Crazy
on,
on
man.
heavy
Come on,
repeat.
man.
Yeah.
And then got the shirt on. I was thinking about like, you know, music and like soundtracks, and then anybody knows me knows I'm a big Marvel nerd, and the Into or Across the Spider-Verse soundtrack has been in heavy rotation. Love the movie, love the soundtrack. I'd argue the second movie soundtrack is better than the first. The first one had the biggest hit with Sunflower.
Sunflower just went platinum, I think.
I think it went diamond.
It went diamond?
Yes.
That's crazy.
One of the greatest selling
When
songs.
was the last time a rap nigga went diamond?
Yeah.
It's post rap now? What we talked about that?
Hmm?
It's post rap? Post and Sway Lee rap?
Sway rap sometimes. I don't know.
I just throwing it out there. But
I think it says hip hop in the genre.
yeah.
So I
But,
don't know when the last time a hip hop artist went diamond.
That's for like a album or like a track.
Either.
Has M gone diamond?
I'm pretty sure.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
I'll look it up. But yeah.
Get Rich or Die Trying went diamond.
Okay.
Love Below, Speaker Box went diamond.
I feel like Pac or Big went down one.
Damn, what's Massacre went diamond.
Okay.
It ain't a lot. Yeah.
Went down?
Yeah, are you sure about it?
It went diamond after the fact, but
Okay.
it went diamond nonetheless.
Okay.
It ain't a lot of rap motherfuckers is diamond. Confessions diamond. That ain't rap.
That ain't rap, no. But that's my favorite. Well, either my second or number one favorite album of all time, I'd argue.
What's the other?
Confessions, be one of my favorites. Obviously, Thriller. It changes, but either Nothing Was the Same or Take Care in that conversation as well. It changes, but those are some of my favorites all time. I think Confessions is just a complete album. Like
For sure.
No,
play at the wedding, play at the kickback,
Sure.
play by yourself in the
Can't
whip.
go wrong.
Yeah,
Can't go
you
wrong.
really can't.
Can't go wrong.
But yeah, that's been a rotation for me. So
Well,
You said something about Hov.
Mm-hmm.
Hov caught a few shots because he wasn't attending any of the hip hop anniversary
Oh, yeah,
joints.
we that Tom Brady shit.
Yeah, but how you feel about that? Do you feel Hov is more of a hip hop head or business focus?
Business focus.
Yeah.
For sure. I love Hov. I didn't like that.
You didn't like that he did that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he attended. He was at one of the hip hop shits. He didn't perform.
Yeah.
He performed with Khaled. He performed God Did.
Okay.
And I also think that, not to play devil's advocate, I think Hov go out his way, almost like somebody else, to not be viewed as an old nigga.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all old niggas. And as soon as I get on stage with y'all old niggas, they gonna think I'm an old nigga too.
Yeah.
So I think the marketing.
That's smart. That's a good point.
Yeah, so
I didn't think about that.
I'm gonna do the song with Khaled, nigga. Y'all can do that. Y'all can do that backpack shit.
Yeah.
Nigga.
You start giving that BET Icon Award or something.
You don't never hear Hov. You don't even hear Hov talk about his old album.
Cause bro, Method Man just was complaining, or was it Method Man? He was on
Yeah,
stage somewhere. He's like,
yeah.
I'm done performing. Like this is the wrong crowd for me. Like sometimes you gotta know when to hang it up. We know who your audience is.
I think that's a mistake on Summer Jam, but who am I?
I just want to get your opinion on that because I know Cameron was saying maybe Hov didn't actually love hip hop as much as some of his contemporaries, but
No, I don't. I don't think he. If you ask him, I don't think he loved hip hop more than Nas.
I think he has loved hip hop, but I think now
It's a vessel.
he's more aware that I need to be making other moves outside of music, moves that other people haven't been making in this area.
Yeah, and it ain't nothing. You just gotta know who people are.
Yeah, sure.
Some niggas will die for hip hop.
Yeah.
Not Hov. Don't expect Hov to die on the hill.
I wouldn't want him to.
I wouldn't want him to either. Yeah. He told you to take the money. Don't get in with me, nigga.
Bro, Drake do it anyways.
I compared it to him. That's why I said, some niggas don't want to be old niggas.
That's a good point though. Cause I cannot say that y'all ass. They're gonna think I'm old too. That's a good fucking point.
I really do think that. I really do think that.
Okay.
And he like young girls too, so.
I don't talk. We're getting the
Pod guys is out.
Pod
guys is out. Pod guys is out. We appreciate y'all. If y'all made it all the way through, appreciate it.
Sure.
Like, subscribe, follow on Instagram, follow on TikTok.
Tell your friends.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in to episode 1 too.
That's right. Major love on it. Major love on it.
For sure.
Take care of y'all. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your mental health and your health. And
Now he on his
Take
big
care.
stepper shit.
Nah,
Now he on his big stepper shit. Shut the hell up.
You throw the take care in there.
How long was that?